Hi guys, welcome in and welcome back. We're going to take a look at your next 24 hours and see what's going on with you all. If you are returning back, hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for coming back as often as you do. I appreciate it. Couldn't do this channel without you all, and it's very much appreciated. Like I said, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new, my name is Shannon Hensley, and I do a different type of a work here for Elohim. We ask at the hand of the great divine who's running all things, who's the great and the terrible, and who deserves to have reverence and fear. And his name is the I Am. He is Jehovah Elohim. I love him with all my heart, with all my strength, with all my soul. And anyway, if you do, then welcome brother, welcome sister. If you keep the commandments of God, I appreciate you. I look at real heavy energy, and the Most High will allow my spirit to pick up on some real harsh stuff at times, and it will be rebuked here. None of us are exempt from any kind of judgments and stuff like that outside of the word of Elohim. And so this channel is going to be challenging, I'm sure, to a lot of new people, but if you'll just stick around, you will learn me as we go, and you'll learn your Heavenly Father, and we'll all just together grow, right? So anyway, I'm glad to have you, and just put a face with my vocals for you, and welcome you personally, face to face. Let's go ahead and get started and see what's going on though for you all for the next 24 hours. All right, you guys have imprisonment here. So somebody was going to be charged in the fire reading, so it is what it is. Somebody's story is going to be known. The key is here. These are clues that are going to come out in this reading, things behind closed doors, things like that. Somebody's key is actually here to something that it is, or something about your door is here. We also have a caution and bad karma coming to somebody who's undeserving here. We also have a blender, so the blender has different controls or different settings. And if something's a caution here, if you put that on the wrong setting, things can just fly. Or it already has, and somebody's got imprisonment here on some matter, then so be it. Something's like that here. Something purple is here. Both these cards are purple, and the purple energy just came out in the earth reading, and somebody's secret was out in that reading. So anyway, a circle is something like ongoing, births, deaths, beginnings, endings, wholeness, completeness, things like that. Or maybe somebody plays, that's a royal color. Somebody could play royal for the Royals, or that's a school mascot, and that's also your crown chakra, to think about whatever that setting is going to be on something. All right, this says the soul without knowledge is not good, and he that hastens with his feet sins. All right, again, thinking before you take an action here in the next 24 hours, or again, it's caught up to them now, and now they're going to go to jail. That, for some people, that is the case. It came out in the fire reading. They would be charged. Show me air energy. What do you want to bring out here? You guys were in the hidden space in the earth reading with the King of Wands energy. So that those two elements were there real strong. Show me the air energy. Hold on. So your children in the reverse. Okay, and your children was all over the place. In the earth reading, there were 3 children cards. It was over the top of the reading, and it also came out in the fire reading as well. This is your soulmates, and this is somebody returning. Somebody can get charged to go to prison for something, or whoever's energy that is, for whatever it's about. There's a fireman here. There's an actual fire. I have an arsonist that comes out on the channel quite often as well. Somebody did something inside somebody's house that way. Something's out here, maybe with some type of an electronical thing. It caused some whatever. I don't know. If somebody's going to go to jail, they did it on purpose, I guess. Somebody's secret's out on something. Okay, and in the fire reading, somebody was trying to figure out how to draw out money from some stuff. This is not going to be somebody who's going to be able to return. They can't return for something, unfortunately. 7 of Cups got a consequence to this decision. King of Wands is coming out here. The Three of Pentacles, there's third parties attached to some stuff. And then the Hangman is here. Okay, so this can be a prison card. Somebody's going to go to jail for some stuff, folks. Somebody's secrets out that people know what's going on, what has been going on, or will also. I mean, obviously, if y'all are thinking about doing something, God will tell the end from the beginning. So however it's going down the next 24 hours, it's got a consequence. It's got bad karma to it. Things that have taken place behind closed doors, even with your children, or it was your child that's done something. They've got some type of stupid confusion energy. Just go back to confusion. They thought that they were bright and going to try to figure out something from every angle, how to do something very creatively, but didn't work out. Okay, if this is an arsonist situation, you are dealing with some type of investigation with that energy, then somebody did do something. A lot of times we'll have a construction worker or worker energy come out. We see that energy here. And I did a really big reading the other day where somebody left on a trip, and that Four of Wands was there, and that's my house fire card as well when it comes out. For some of you all, somebody did something on purpose for money purposes out here. Okay. Anyway, somebody's stuck. Somebody definitely is stuck in some stuff. What do I want to use here? All right, show me this Three of Pentacles. Stormy on somebody. Somebody's in backwards organization. The Masons are here. The Eight of Cups is about investing in things, coming out, crossing this. So some of y'all really need to think if somebody wants you to invest in something for whatever it is, for whatever purpose, you are seeing something here that's got a caution to it, and you need to think. And God's saying the soul that has any not any kind of knowledge, it isn't good, because the Messiah says my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. The word is destroyed. This thing's going to get flying, and it's got some great big consequences. Again, it's very sacrificial out here. You need to think there's third parties around situations. So this is about working with somebody, and it's going to be emotional. Or somebody already put some work in something and walked away, and now some type of crazy stuff's also going on out here attached to a situation. Somebody walked away from something, and now it's caused somebody where they're not able to come back, or they're not going to be able to come back. Show me the past. That's the past there with your soulmates and children. Show me the past. The Hierophant, some marital situation, a spiritual person could have been here as well. Heartbreak. Somebody, this is in the reverse. If somebody is going to put the burden down for whoever's trying to take advantage of somebody and really think about something, so be it. But the Three of Swords is like really heartbreaking stuff out here, just screaming. Okay, attached to morals and ethics. This also takes back to bank systems and stuff like that. So whoever's been thieved on, because that thief was just there in the earth reading, again, they go to jail. They're gonna go to jail. Somebody's husband's out here, father figure. Again, spiritual person is here. We had prostitution that was involved in something as well, just come out. So the Queen of Cups is coming out on it. If that's a spiritual person, it looks like she's praying here. If she's upright, then she's a very kind individual and would be able to tap into her spirituality. If she's not in the upright, and we see the opposite end of her energy, is a manipulator. Now, the King of Cups, I think, was in the fire reading. There he is. So it's a marriage situation here. And so with your soulmates are here, and your morals and ethics are out here. So that we do have some type of a match. If somebody also had the other man or something like that around a matter, or again, it's a preacher and his wife type energy is out here around something, then so be it. But there's third parties here. That's a third party card. So the past. Something with your children. I'm hearing the preacher's kid, because that's fivefold ministries when that comes out. But it's any kind of organization with that as well. Show me these two characters here, please. The Knight in shining armor and the Tower with the, so somebody is public out here with the Six of Wands coming out between them. So this is society when the Hierophant comes out. So the PD was just in the earth reading as well, and I think the fire sign reading had the Tower come out. This is something that has been seen, okay? It's publicly on some matter. But this is like a love situation, knight in shining armor, okay? So somebody from your past can't return now because if something's gone down in some ordeal, then so be it. Somebody's got a love situation out here, or some type of a decision that's being made out here, or again, to use your brain on whatever somebody's trying to do around. They're going to get caught. They're going to get caught. We have people coming out here. The Queen of Swords and the Temperance with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Rods out here. Okay. This is a pictograph of the sperm when it comes out. Also goes back to the husband. Your ex is also out here. Somebody's ex-wife could also be out here attached to something. This can go back to fortune. This is large sums of money. It's also sexual matters that God's been bringing out in a really big way. The Star, something known, something being exposed out here. That's got a really big caution to it, folks. Let's just take a look at this specifically. I'll just leave it up there. Show me that caution. Show me the caution, Most High God. There's an enemy out here. That's some type of a blockage that's out here attached to somebody. Okay, well, again, you deal with a dangerous party for some people because the word brute came out in 2 other readings. They are brutish. They don't give a rip. They're animalistic somewhere. What else do you want to bring out here? Something could have happened in the mountains as well. That was really being highlighted the other day when I was reading as well. When somebody left, something's taken place. So the pop-up lover and the writer. Look, folks, those of you who are dealing with somebody's got AIDS. This is a pop-up lover out here. They are your enemy. And God brought out last week, sleeping with the enemy is there. It's huge. It's also around somebody's projects. This is also news coming. Okay, the caution of what's going on, what's being spoken about, being put on the correct setting here so things don't get flying out of control because there's gel here on some stuff. There's your child here as well. Okay, well, it's definitely out here. All right, well, anyway, again, something's going to be known in the next 24 hours about whatever this has been or is trying to be for others. Could also be dealing with somebody's already been in jail as well, or whether they be straightened up or not, I don't know. This is a radical change in something. It's also a complete success. It's going to take place in a maximum protection, okay? All right, well, something's huge out here, but it is a success rune to come out. Show me air. Seeing roses here. Some of them could be rose, something like that is here. A positive outcome. Yes, this is a positive, complete success. Even in a maximum protection is around something out here. All right. A co-worker is involved because in the earth reading, the female employee card was there. All right. An animal. That goes back to the brute energy that just came out. Secret listening is around some things. There's caution around an enemy. And some type of communication that's out here. People better think what they're saying. And you better speak the truth. Because the soul without knowledge is not good. All right. Well, anyway, whatever it's all about. At a tire services here. You could be a mechanic as well. It says to despise not the chastising of Jehovah. Neither be weary of his correction. For whom Jehovah loves, he corrects. Even a father, the son in whom he delights. Okay. So if you're going through some karmic activity, you just need to let God just do whatever he's got to do. Okay. If he loves you, he's going to correct you. Otherwise, if somebody wouldn't let God correct in a situation, they didn't have no wisdom or knowledge on how to just sit there and let God do his thing in some matter, then I guess something wrong out here for some people's cases. Read it both ways. It says to put me in remembrance and let us plead together. Declare thou that thou may be justified. I'm going to talk about that. A bunker energy is here. It's also a golf term. It's also a bench seat. Something below ground is here. Jehovah shall scatter the proud today. That's that right there. Some people won't forgive. The 6 of Cups is about forgiveness. That's unwise of you. God says, if you don't forgive, you will never be forgiven. These are people that should have forgiven something, let God work something out. They still had their soul. And if you don't do that, God gives you a space of time and shuts the door, and you make the wrong decision, that's going to cost you. Because for somebody, it has cost them, and some people cannot return. And they used to be up in here with some type of a beautiful energy, with the Hierophant energy. And something's radically changed with that matter for some cases. This is eternity. So is this, has a meaning of eternity. There's been death matters out here. All right. And whoever the prideful, pompous energy is, it's this animalistic nonsense. They're going to go to jail. They will be charged. Their secret's out, and they're going to be scattered out here. Okay. There's also hope and blessings and a renewal. And a heavy drinker. We had that heavy drinking scene, or the Nine of Cups was showing a drinking scene there in the earth reading. It says, and this shall be the plague. He keeps bringing this out. This shall be the plague that Jehovah will smite all the people that fought against his people, and their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. This is the eyeball. Okay? That's the tower. Pow. Okay? Anyway, it is what it is. He keeps bringing this out. It says, when you speak, they listen. Okay? It says, behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me, saith Jehovah. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. Thank you, Jehovah. And there's some type of a protest that's out here around some things going on. I want to talk about the scripture that came out. Put me in remembrance, and let us plead together, declare thou that thou may be justified. Some people are in some things that are very, very deep. And I spoke about this briefly on the fire reading, because it was coming through my spirit. I think it was on that reading. God, his word will not return void unto him. I don't care what has happened. Though a righteous man falls 7 times, he'll get up. If you're involved in something that's stormy out here, folks, and you need some type of a deliverance, and you need to go into the Word of God, because his word will not return void to him. He says to put his word in remembrance and then declare it to him, so that you can be justified by something. So you need to go find all the mercy and grace scriptures that you can, if you still have your soul, and you need to declare it to God and say, God, remember your word says, if I turn to you with all my heart, with all my strength, with all my soul, and I ask for forgiveness, I humble myself, then you'll forgive me, and all those kinds of scriptures, and find some grace of God. Okay, there's still karmic activity that will come out of some stuff, but he'll protect you in a situation, and you'll live and not die, and you'll declare the works of God, and you won't lose your soul for eternity either. So this is very important for people. And you got people who wouldn't do this, and they went the other direction, and they did some nonsense out here. They lost their soul. They become brute beasts, unfortunately. Big stuff coming out. And those of you who need to say something, you need to say something out here. Pop up and say something in some type of a situation. Again, remember to put that blender on the right speed there. Easier said than done, but I pray for you in your moment of whatever this is. Until next time, folks, shalom. Enjoy your day.